Okay, so first off, first YouTube video ever. If you follow me on Snapchat at sdianao, weird ass Snapchat name, I know. But if you follow me on there, then you know that I am constantly posting videos or just pictures about things that I'm buying for my skin. And if you've been following me since Lord knows how long, high school days, middle school days, whatever the case may be, you know that I have basically been struggling with acne for forever, for the most part. I actually started breaking out when I was 9 years old. In the 5th grade, it started on my forehead, and then over time it just traveled down to my temple, and now I'm dealing with acne on my cheeks. So basically when it started on my forehead, it was just like very like little under the surface pimples. It started to raise a little bit more once it got to my temples. All of this left scarring, and I don't know if you guys can see, but this is completely clear right now. Right now I'm just working on clearing my cheeks and getting rid of my dark marks, but for the most part I have gotten my breakouts completely under control. Yeah, so growing up, a lot of people always ask me, like, you know, was I teased? Do I get self-conscious about it? I was teased a little bit. Like, people made little jokes in middle school, whatever. But it really got to the point where, like, I started to feel like, you know, what would I be without my pimples? Like, I literally just started to accept them, as you should always accept yourself for who you are. But I just started to accept them as a piece of me. It got to the point where I was like, my skin was clearing up, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. I've never imagined myself with clear skin. And now that it has started to 100% clear up, I just wanted to share with you guys what I have done to get my skin to look this flawless. I'm also going to include some pictures in here about what showing you what my skin has looked like in its worst moments. I'd probably say that when my face was at its worst, I was under a lot of stress from school, traveling, relationships, just whatever the case may be. It was a lot going on at one time, family, everything. And I tried many different remedies. I've gone to dermatologists. I've been prescribed pills, gels, topical gels, all this other treatments. I've, you know, gone to Lush and tried the 100% natural way. I tried to do the whole like, oh, let's use coconut oil and tea tree oil because those are cleansing oils and yada yada yada. I have tried it all, guys. Like, when I tell you all, I have tried it all. And it just got to a point where I was just like, okay, I don't know if what I'm putting on the surface isn't working, so let me start from within, as you should, you know, take that into consideration too, because what you put into your body does say a lot about who you are, and it will show a lot on your skin, your face, whatever the case may be. So I want to say my senior year of college, which I just graduated, go Knights, my senior year of college, I just started to really take my health into consideration. I began to cut out a lot of things out of my diet. I cut out a lot of sugar. Dairy was probably like the #1 thing I had to get rid of. The hardest thing for me to get rid of was yogurt, because I was putting it in my smoothies, and cheese, because everybody loves cheese. I began to drink a lot of water, and I know you guys hear people say this all the time, but drinking water is so essential to filtering your body, developing clearer skin, glowy skin, this natural glow that everybody goes for nowadays. Yes, it is natural. Like, yeah, I didn't have to put any highlighter or anything on, but this natural glow that everyone is going for nowadays, it really just starts with drinking a lot more water. So I definitely would recommend drinking tons and tons of water. I've also changed my diet as far as what I do eat. Drinking water, eating less sugar, cutting out dairy, so that means no ice cream. I began to incorporate a lot of like leafy greens into my diet, like kale, spinach, lettuce, broccoli, just anything green. It really is good for the skin. And also lots and lots of berries. The only berries that I used to eat was just strawberries, because those were my favorite. But now, you know, I wasn't too big of a fan of like blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. I'm still not a fan of those, but you don't taste them when you put them in a smoothie. So if you're ever looking for a way to like incorporate the things that you don't like, just make a smoothie with those things and add some things that you do like. So little things like that. Like there are little things that you can do if you're willing to try, if you're willing to make the substitution, if you're willing to have the willpower and just know the end result that you're looking for, then you'll be 100% fine. So let's get right to it. The first thing that I use, now I do wash my face faithfully, religiously, morning and night. I am a 100% Mario Badescu fan. The first thing that I use is the Mario Badescu Acne Facial Cleanser. I don't know if you guys can see this. This thing is absolutely amazing. I basically just take like a quarter size of it into my palm. First of all, before you guys do wash your face, make sure that you always wash your hands. It does not matter if you just came out of the shower, whatever the case may be, your hands are dirty. They trap a lot of oil and you're gonna wanna get rid of all that before you start to rub things into your face. So I wash my hands first and then I go in with my Mario Badescu Acne Facial Cleanser. This is a really light cleanser. I guess the active ingredient in it is salicylic, however you say that, salicylic acid, which just does really well with helping to control your acne. This is actually a no lather facial cleanser, so there won't be any bubbles or anything as you're putting it on. It is very, very gentle. So I use about a quarter size of that, rub that into my skin, rinse it off with warm water first, and then after, also in the morning, I go in with my Dermalogica Daily Superfoliant Age Smart. Now it's actually a water activated powder, so it's powder, and what I'll do is I'll just pour like a little nickel size of that into my palm. Just if your hands are already wet, that's perfect. Just add a little drop of water, mix it in, and then I put that on my skin and I go ahead and exfoliate for about 15 seconds. I only do this in the morning, so this is, yeah, I only do this once a day, every single morning, because it is a daily superfoliant. One thing that I love about this exfoliator is the fact that I can use it every day, and I need a daily exfoliant just because of the way I like my skin to appear. Exfoliating every day with a light exfoliator does allow your skin to, it does allow you to reveal newer skin, glowy skin, and it just gets rid of all the like gunk that's, who knows, that's just been in your skin like overnight, whatever. I use this every morning after I cleanse. Once I rinse that off with warm water, I'll go ahead in with my Mario Badescu Special Cucumber Lotion. This is absolutely amazing. It smells so good. It's really light on your face, and it's really good for skin softening, and it has cooling and astringent properties. So once you put it on, makes your skin super smooth, and then after you've just rinsed your face and exfoliated, it's kind of just like a splash of cool air. I don't know, but I like it. Cucumber is actually very good for your skin. Super hydrating, and it makes your skin super soft. So after I use my special cucumber lotion, I like to, because your skin does kind of have like a wet residue, I like to air dry it. So I'll use like anything I have laying around just to fan myself a little bit, just to get that to really conceal. And then I go in with my Kiehls Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. This baby is a little bit on the expensive side. I'm gonna go ahead and post everything that I use at the bottom, along with the prices, and then along with some websites that you can go on, some retailers that do sell this. I bought this directly from the Kiehl store. This, only reason why I'm using this right now, I just bought it 2 weeks ago, so I haven't really gotten to use it fully, but I've controlled all of my acne, I've controlled all of my breakouts, but I do still have some dark marks on my cheeks that I would like to get rid of so I can go out without makeup, which I don't really wear makeup like that anyway. I would rather not. It doesn't really bother me. Like I said, my pimples are a part of me and I love them for what they are. It would just be nice to clear this up, seeing as I no longer break out. So yeah, this thing is, so far it's been pretty good. What I'll do is, like, after I wash my face, I'll just take like one drop here and then 2 drops on this side because I've got a little bit more dark marks on this side, and then just rub it in evenly. Also, this does leave a little bit of a film on your skin once you've rubbed it in, so after I use that, I just go ahead and fan myself just to get it to completely dry. And I use this morning and night. Now, after I have put that on, I go in with, and this is going to look real ratchet for a second, guys, but when I went to the Kiehl store, they gave me these little samples, and this is the creamy eye treatment with avocado. Now, I don't know too much about eye creams or anything like that. I just know that it's recommended that you use one. So I asked them if they had any free samples of eye creams, and after using this one, I am definitely going to purchase one. They gave me 2. The first one that I've used, it lasted me 2 weeks. So yeah, this is gonna last me another 2 weeks before I actually go out and buy one, but I will be buying one because this is amazing. So what I'll do is I just squeeze out literally like a dot size, and then just put that underneath my eyes and just rub it in really nicely, and it just adds a little bit more hydration around my eye area, and it really wakes me up in the morning, and then I feel like it gives me a good set for when I go to sleep at night, so I don't wake up with super puffy eyes. I am part Asian, so that does happen to me in the mornings. This really does help with that. So then I will go in, if it's nighttime, after I use the eye treatment, I go in with the Badescu anti-acne serum. I want to say that this works. I use it every day just because it's directed to use it every day. The only time that I feel like it has a little bit more of a fight is when it's my time of the month. But besides that, I use this every single day just to control the acne on my face. I use my anti-acne serum every single day. And this is only at night. I put this on at night after I have put on my dark spot corrector. And when it comes to serums, you want to do, the guy at the Kiehls store told me, you want to do light to heaviest. So this is really light. It's more of like a liquid. This is like a gel. So I use this first, fan it off, let it really sink into my skin, and then I'll go in with the anti-acne serum. Last but not least is moisturizing. Moisturizing is super important. I use the Badescu honey moisturizer. Reason why I use the honey one is because honey is really good for inflammation, and around my pimples, like, you know, they do tend to come off a little bit on the red side. So this really does help with calming the inflammation. And plus, after, I know it seems like a lot of things, but after all that stuff that you just put on your skin, you really want to, you know, have that nice cool feeling. And this is a really smooth moisturizer, guys. Now, that's basically my entire skincare regimen in a nutshell. The last thing that I'll follow up with is just, your skin does include your lips too. So after I wash my face, guys, I literally always have chapstick on me. Chapstick in the morning, chapstick at night, chapstick a good 5 to 10 times throughout the day. And I just want you guys to know, on top of what it is that you're eating, what you're drinking, you really just, being a millennial and, you know, basically having to go out and get everything for ourselves, do everything ourselves, and just learn a lot on our own, that does take a really big toll on your skin, on your body, just on your overall health alone. And you just want to be able to control all of that. Like I said, I was in an extremely stressed out place. I was just really working myself super hard to the point where my skin was showing. This was just a very requested video. People have asked tons and tons of times. So on top of everything that I use here, drink water, eat your vegetables, eat your broccoli, however you eat your broccoli. Eat your vegetables, eat your berries, and don't let these niggas stress you out.